Alright, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. Got some cough medicine. Yeah. Delsum for dry coughs. It's gonna be, you know, whatever. I'll get better from that. By taking that. Chapter review. Magi. Chapter review. Now, here's the thing about this chapter. 254. Now, some people, okay, most people, Sasuke, because I kept comparing Hakurei to Sasuke. Well, here's the thing. In this chapter, we have Alibaba going up against Hakurei. And listen, if you come to this video and tell me, no, it's not like that, you're full of shit. You are full of shit up to your eyeballs. I'm sorry. But to say that this does not look anything like the whole thing with Naruto and Sasuke revisited in Magi? I'm sorry. I cannot agree. I cannot let this go. This needs to be stated. This needs to be stated. Now, am I saying it's bad? Am I saying it's good? No. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not saying I hate Hakurei, I hate Alibaba. I'm just stating the fact that this is similar to Naruto. To the thing with Naruto and Sasuke. To the whole, I'm turning you back to the good side thing. I'm just bringing it up. But for people, I'm just stating this because for people to come to the video, if people do, and they deny it, I'm like, no. Now, I will say this, though. The battle between Alibaba and Hakurei. I will get into details about Aladdin. Holy shit. I will agree Hakurei on this. I don't know if, as a character, this means anything for Alibaba. If this means, like, you just... He basically states to Alibaba, basically bring it out. Like, you never took over a country. Not you took over a country. You never led a country. You never led Balbad. You were always being used as a tool. Like, for example, when he was with Aladdin and everything, he was being used by Sinbad. Okay? With Sinbad, he's with Sinbad, he never was in Balbad. Then what happens? Cohen comes into the picture. He's being used by Cohen. That's the point that Hakurei makes. And even though Hakurei is a complete cocksucking jackass most of the time, I have to agree with him. Good job, my man. You made a good point. Now, as far as that's concerned, yeah, I mean, furthermore, here's the thing. It's true that you could say also Hakurei has only captured 2 dungeons. He's only got 2 Jins. But that's one more than Alibaba. Plus, if Alibaba wanted to, he could go and get the other dungeons and get stronger. So good shit on Hakurei for bringing that up. The other thing in this chapter that's just like that Alibaba brings up is this. And this, listen. This brings up another good point that I want to bring up. He basically says that Hakurei, Alibaba is saying this, Hakurei, you're going to basically be like the, quoting a Metallica song here, king of nothing. Because of the whole point where, he's going to fall into depravity. And, what happens to people who fall into depravity? They're pretty much fucked. And they just destroy themselves. And they're going to have nothing. Nothing. Now, here's my point. I believe that Hakuryu got duped. Yes, I believe this. I don't think he can just go in there, get his revenge, become the emperor, and then that's it. No. That kiss that Kyokuin gave him, I'm telling you guys right now, that's going to come back and bite him in the ass. Big time. That could mean several things. One, she gets resurrected from within his body. Or two, Hakuryu becomes a medium. Or the medium comes out of him and he becomes a cocoon and he gets really evil. He gets so evil. He attempts to kill Judar. So, a lot of interesting things going on in this chapter. But the whole thing with Alibaba and Hakuryu, I'm sorry I had to mention this, but it's so Naruto. I'm sorry. I don't stop comparing to Naruto. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove to me I'm wrong about this. And prove to me that the whole thing between Alibaba and Hakuryu doesn't remind anyone, even if it reminds you even 1% of Naruto. Case closed. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I just wanted to bring it up. Now, Aladdin. Yo. Okay, listen. Fight. We got to the fight with Judar and Aladdin, and that was fucking awesome. Judar was about to like completely G-check Aladdin, and Aladdin's like, "Nah, man, not today. Nah, man, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn." And then he used the same magic. Guys, remember that flashback, that long ass flashback we had with Solomon? Remember that spatial, dimensional shit he was doing? The black netting? Yeah. Looks like Aladdin can do that too. That like, I was like, what the fuck? And then Hakuryu, Judar's, sorry, not Hakuryu, Judar. His reaction was like, what the hell? It's like a magic and he said, this is a magic you don't know. You don't even know Judar. And that was a what the hell moment. Like, damn. But, it was a good chapter. I give it like, the ending I give a 5 out of 5. That was pretty crazy. As a whole, 4.5. Listen, as far as this thing with Alibaba and Hakuryu are concerned, this is the way I look at it. Both sides make value points. Hakuryu in this chapter made a value point about the fact that he's being used his entire time. Alibaba, I'll agree with him on that. He's right. As Hakuryu being a fucking asshole he's right about that. He's been used by Sinbad. He's been used by Cohen. He's not, standing up against these guys. Okay. And on the other side, Alibaba says, well, yeah, that might be true, but you just fallen into depravity, and we all know what happens to people who fall into depravity. You're going to be a king of nothing. Literally. Cute the Metallica song. King of nothing. So very, very, very valid points between the two sides. The reason I bring up the whole, because it just feels that way. And I'm not saying it to butthurt people or blah, blah, blah. I'm just bringing it up because it feels like that. I'm just bringing it up. Don't come and attack me now. I'm not comparing. I'm not saying Hakuryu is Sasuke and Alibaba is Naruto. I'm not. Tell me I'm wrong. If you're going to tell me I'm wrong, at least give me a valid point why you believe it's nothing like Naruto. the relationship between Naruto and Sasuke. But the Aladdin thing was awesome. Good valid points between Alibaba and Haku. I don't know how this is gonna go about. I don't think they're gonna like kill each other. That would be too ridiculous. Too ridiculous. I think it's gonna be more along the lines of they'll kind of wound each other. If you are Aladdin, Alibaba, Haku, but I don't think they're going to actually. Yeah. But we'll see. Who knows? It can go either way. But yeah, good chapter. I actually read it on my break at work. But then I realized, wait a minute. I read the end and I was like, there's something new here. There was definitely pages missing. And then I went on a different website and I saw them. I was like, yo. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. Bankai 922. Take it or leave it, man. If people are going to argue about what I just said about the whole, bring up points, okay? Tell me I'm wrong. And you better give me a good reason why you believe it has absolutely no similarity, no familiarity, can't even say that word, to Naruto in any way. Give me a really strong point on that. But until then, Bankai 922, I'll see you guys later. Aladdin is too OP. He is storing time in space. Judar, man, you gotta step up your game. I'll see you guys later.